Good evening. On behalf of my wife and I'd like to thank you all for being here to celebrate with us today. I hope you all agree that Fay looks absolutely stunning this evening. There are people that know from the very first time they meet their partner that they are the one. Well, I can honestly tell you from the very first time I met Fay back in 2014 at the Fringe, my very first thought was, wow, your hair's very blue. Some of you will remember that phase. Here tonight spend our hard-earned summer holidays in Edinburgh. We build and run theatres for the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. And when I say holidays, I use that term a bit loosely. We work ridiculously long days, get very little sleep. It's very hard to explain why it's fun, but it is. And those of you that do it will know. In the summer of 2014, Fay came to work for us. The first week of the Fringe is when all the theatres get built. It's physically very demanding work. Well, that is for everyone except for Fay, who somehow managed to injure her ankle and conveniently could barely walk. So she was tasked to help me with the IT build, the less strenuous bit of the build. And when I say help, I mean sitting on the floor and talking at me while I did all the work. Obviously didn't put her off too much, and the following summer, Fay returned to the Fringe to take on a more senior role. This time she arrived on site with sciatica, couldn't lift anything. So naturally, it resulted in her helping me again for a second year. After a third successful Fringe, where Fay was now senior enough that she could delegate all the physical work, and the only thing she needed to lift was her index finger, she used all her newfound managerial skills to tell me in no uncertain terms that she was single and you should think about that. You did. So we spent the next few years exploring restaurants, going to shows, traveling the world, and eventually living together. In total, we've worked on 10 Fringes, explored dozens of cities, and she's only given me food poisoning once. After 8 years, I realised I did rather like this chatterbox and decided to propose by combining a few of her favourite things: a 3 Michelin-starred restaurant, a shepherd's hut by a lake, and an old icy stone bridge above a waterfall. At least I think I proposed. She said yes so quickly I don't think I even finished the question. Those of you that know Fay will know that she's kind, honest, loyal, an excellent cook, poisoning aside. She's driven, intelligent, beautiful, and above all talkative, as we now know. And because marriage is all about sharing and playing to each other's strengths, I'm going to hand over to Fay to do what she does best. But before I do, I'd like to ask you all to raise your glasses to my beautiful wife, the new Mrs. Seeley.
Elizabeth Montlake.
I, Fay Elizabeth Montlake.
Take you, Mark, John, Melinda, Brett, Seeley.
Take you, Mark, John, Melinda, Brett, Seeley.
To be my wedded husband.
To be my wedded husband.
I choose you to be my partner in life.
I choose you to be my partner in life.
To share in your joy.
To share in your joy.
To carry our burdens together.
To carry our burdens together.
And to meet life's challenges side by side.
And to meet life's challenges side by side.
I will love and cherish you.
I will love and cherish you.
Listen to you and respect you.
Listen to you and respect you.
Encourage and support you.
Encourage and support you.
Now and forever.
Now and forever. I appreciate it isn't traditional for the bride to make a speech at the wedding, but in many ways, Mark and I have never been that traditional. But it comes to a wedding and there are some time-honoured traditions that we have decided that we will pay homage to. One of those is the classic, having something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. And so I have my wedding dress as my something new. I have beautiful earrings borrowed from Nana Ruth as my something borrowed. Turns out I'm actually pale enough to be my own something blue. And then we come on to my something old. My husband. Seeing us through the relationship to this point, we have our nearest and dearest. And certainly for the getting ready phase, we have our wonderful bridal party. My bridesmaids are the loveliest group of women that a bride could ask to have with her on her wedding day. They have each brought their own special touch in the run-up to the wedding. We're also so lucky to have our brothers, our sisters-in-law, nieces and nephew as part of our bridal party too. And this is the first time that we've actually ever managed to get all of those people in the same place at the same time. So it's certainly very special for us. When it comes to family, Mark and I share something very special, and it's one of the greatest gifts that you can have in life, and that's having two older brothers. We're both so lucky that we have older brothers that we love so much and who have welcomed us each into the family as a new sibling. When Mark first met my brothers, they were determined to put on the tough older brother act. They're going to show this new guy a bit of a hard time. But little did they know that Mark had a secret weapon. And Mark, having agreed to meet my family on a weekend away, a little bit crazy, he had a secret weapon, which was the ability to shake up the smoothest and most delicious espresso martini that you have ever had. My older brothers were powerless to resist. They quickly took Mark in as one of their own. And when I discovered that Mark, with both of my brothers, had a WhatsApp group without me, I knew I was done for. Mark's brothers, on the other hand, I think couldn't wait to welcome me into the family. They were very happy to see their little brother so happily loved up with me. And since then, we have shared Christmases in London, we've had First Communions in Boston, and we have been dragged along a lake at high speed on a giant inflatable donut. Through Mark's family, I also gained two nieces and a nephew. And when I first met them back in Christmas of 2016, they only learnt of my existence at pretty much the last minute. And so sweetly, they quickly did a whole load of drawings for me so that I would have presents to open along with everyone else. That was the start of a really special relationship, and to this day, they always make me feel so loved and wanted, and the feeling is very much mutual. Joanne has also been an important figure in our relationship, and she supports us in whatever we're going through, welcoming me in like a new daughter. I can't thank her for how much love she has shown me. Mark's dad, Nigel, sadly passed away before I had a chance to meet him, but I have no doubt that his influence is seen in the man that Mark is today, and what he has become and how much he is loved and adored. I would also like to say a huge thank you to my parents, who have genuinely loved having Mark around, and not just because he usually fixes whatever happens to have broken. They have treated Mark like the son they never had. And I know what you're thinking. Faye, your parents have 2 sons, but not like this, they don't. And case in point, just a moment ago, I could hear a buzzing behind me, and I think there's a fly somewhere in my veil. And Jordan tried to get it out. This fly is not coming out. But my veil is now all up here. And I said to Jordan, just flatten it. And he went, not quite what I meant. Mark is relentlessly kind, he's generous, he's good to his core, he's annoyingly funny and devastatingly handsome. And there are countless reasons why Mark is everybody's favourite. Over the 9 years that Mark and I have been together, we have become our own team, and we're truly our own biggest supporters. Whatever happens, we always end up laughing. The problem for writing a speech is that neither of us can ever actually remember what happened for us to be laughing. And while writing this speech, I asked Mark if he could recall a time when he had laughed at something that I had done that had made him laugh. And without looking up from his speech writing, he said, "When you walked into a door." I asked if he could be more specific, and he went, "That door." I certainly couldn't ask for a better partner and a better man to be my husband.
Marriage is a commitment to life, to the best that 2 people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth no other human relationship can equal. A physical and emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A husband and wife are each other's best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and critic. There may be times when one partner is heartbroken or ailing, and the love of each other may resemble the tender caring of a parent for a child. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger. Even anger is felt more strongly and passes away more quickly. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love through the seasons of life. When 2 people pledge to love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique to themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written words. Marriage is a promise, a potential, made in the hearts of 2 people who love, which takes a lifetime to fulfill.